Shalom Israel. Let us give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, the Bawanas to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to Lekabdeh, doing his work of faith and labor of love and true sincerity. All right, now I'm going to get into a quick topic based upon this verse right here, okay? And this is the book of Joshua 24, and I'll start at verse 14. And it says, now therefore fear the Lord and serve him in sincerity and in truth, and put away the gods which your fathers served on the other side of the flood and in Egypt, and serve ye the Lord. And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose this day whom ye will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites, in whose land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. And, it's just a straightforward message. It can't get any more plain than that, because the whole thing about Israel has a tendency, and I mean, it's a pattern with everybody, because the world we live in, everything is done repeatedly, so you naturally fall into certain habits, certain daily routines and things like that. But with our people, we have a tendency to fall into nothing but negative, no matter no matter what shape, way, form, or fashion you put it. There's a stigma when it comes to Israel, and it comes to them, us as a people, serving false gods and putting away the Most High for those false gods. So the Most High had to set these standards for us to live up to. That way we continuously elevate. So when standards are set not to be a burden. Standards are always set so that the ones who are truly about the particular endeavor, or however you want to put it, is going to continue to strive for better. They're not going to stay complacent and stay stagnant, mentally first and foremost, because it all starts there, with things within their life. It's always going to be some form of progress made, no matter how large or small. That's the whole key, that there is some progress made on a consistent basis. To me, that is the definition of perfection within our lifetime, because we know that that's something that we can't personally attain. Yahweh Shah attained it, but it's not really for us to maintain, So, matter of fact, let me go to real quick, Leviticus 18. There's Leviticus 18 and 1. It's like it. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, I am the Lord your power. After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do. And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whither I bring you, shall ye not do, neither shall ye walk in their ordinances. Ye shall do my judgments and keep my ordinances to walk therein. I am the Lord your power. So when it all boils down to what the Lord set these standards here, okay, to make that clear-cut separation, who is his and who isn't his. Now we know as a people, the Lord has chosen Israel to be his portion, according to the book of Deuteronomy. But within that, just as the scriptures say, there's a chosen within the chosen, right? Salakia. Damn. Romans 9 and 5. In Romans 9 and 5. Whose are fathers, and of whom, as concerning the flesh, Yahushua came, who is over all, blessed forever to Wab. Not as though the word of Yahweh was taking none effect, for they are not all Israel which are of Israel, neither because they are the seed of Abraham are they all children, but in Isaac shall thy seed be called. Okay, so the Lord, once again, setting standards within this point to let it be known. Just because it seems like you're called or you're called to an audition, that don't necessarily mean that you got the part. And that's just the way it is for us within this present time. And even us as, being men of the Lord and being brothers within this truth, is that, that doesn't necessarily put us in the golden seat, so to speak, like if brothers remember the it's a game for Nintendo 64 called GoldenEye. Your whole point, in the game was to, you to have the gold one and you to be able to do this and do this, and you get the certain type of features and things like that. What? Because you want to be at the end of that thing, like how the scriptures say, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. Why? Because you've completed the mission. You've handled the task at hand. And that's what we all hope to do. We hope to, to finish our course and to come out on top in the end, which all is, predestined upon what the Most High has set forth. But as far as we can see, all we know is that what we have to go accordingly with what the Lord program is, and do our best as to not deviate or fall back into the old ways that America had us believing into, getting back into the crap that had us in a sunken place in the first state. It's like having stomach problems right now, but let's go back real quick. Damn, where do I want to go? Is Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. So, if the Lord is saying that you reject knowledge, then basically off the rip, then I'm rejecting you. So, what is there about that knowledge that the Most High is willing to cut us off for this knowledge? Why? Because it's something that He gave unto us. If you give somebody a gift and they just trample over it right in front of your face, ain't you going to be mad? Ain't you going to be upset? It's no difference. There's no difference in that. There's no difference in that. So the Lord is like, I gave you the knowledge. You have the knowledge here on a silver platter. So take advantage of it. Here you go. Eat up. You want a chance? Eat up. That's what it's all about. Eat up. You want to have a full belly in the end? Eat up. Or you want to be like Esau and eat until your eyes are popping out your head. Now you got your opponent right in front of you. One wrong move and it's over. And you spewing that food right up like it ain't nothing, man. Because that's exactly what Esau is about to do. That's exactly what his whole kingdom is all about to do. Cough up everything that they've ever done. Whether righteous or wicked or slack there's nothing about them righteous, but you get what I'm saying. You get the point. Is that that's what it all boils down to, and we know that they're going to be judged heavier than any other nation has ever been, period. And when we come before the judgment seat, we hope to obtain that mercy, that the Lord has provided for us and the comfort that he's given us within his present lifetime. So it's truly all about who you're serving or who you're willing to serve when it all boils down to it. When it comes down to the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, who are you going to choose to serve? We build ourselves up for these biggest moments. A basketball player, he builds himself up for the biggest moments within the game so that he can take over and dominate. We build ourselves up for the biggest moments within different ways of the world according to different scenarios and different situations within our life that we want to make it through, that we want to prosper in. So it's the same thing here with the Lord. We want to prosper in the Lord. We want to be great within the Lord, not for our namesake, but for the Lord's namesake, and for us to hopefully obtain that mercy, that the Lord so tenderly gives the nation of Israel, So, I just wanted to, just bring this out real quick, just some quick pointers just to think on, and I hope it truly made sense. Just constant things that I think about for myself, first and foremost, before anything else, because things can always be better, always, no matter what it is, and it's just a matter of constantly just, being on point for yourself, being on point for yourself, because you are your own worst enemy. We are our own worst enemies. So, with that, I hope this segment was edifying. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakodash, the B'wanas to the apostles and the elder great millstone, and Shalom to Lek out there, doing this work of faith and labor of love with true sincerity. Shalom.